Hey, what's up guys, it's Jacob here, back in another video. This video I'm going to be going over some birdie media options. One media option that I found with birdie that's pretty helpful. I found this by just seeing like what I can do after someone backrolled after the bullhorn. So most of the time, when I do this and someone backrolls, I don't have the best option. I can use heavy kick. Heavy kick is an option, but the problem is that if I try to use heavy kick too much after this, like, heavy kick works. If someone woke up jab or whatever after, yeah, it works really well. But the problem is that I'm sitting on my roundhouse. If I'm waiting to use my roundhouse, the problem is that if someone quick rises and I'm ready to throw a roundhouse, I'm gonna get interrupted. So if someone like quick rise after that and I went for the heavy kick, I'll get interrupted, counter it into whatever the heck the character has on the counter confirm. So very brutal if you mistime that, and it's very it's not that hard to react to. Sometimes you're just not ready because you're just going into you're just going into what was working and stuff like that. When the player adjusts, changing up your timing on wake up really does affect players a lot. I'll say use that a lot to your advantage. I mean, when you have certain characters that don't really have to worry about that, because most of the steps will always lead to easy meaties, you know what I mean, no matter if you backroll or wake up. Bird's the type of character where you can mix up his timing if you do different wake ups, so you always have to be aware of that. So the media option that I found was using crouch jab. If someone backrolled, using crouch jab, it's a lot safer option. So if you meaty the crouch jab, I still need to practice a little more. I just found this out. So if you're able to get it's a meaty crouch jab, you're able to get it. It links into medium punch, and then you're able to do whatever. Depending on where you're at, you can do whatever. And you get that's a good amount of damage. Yeah, you get a good amount of damage for that. For someone waking up a button and you get a counter confirm off them. Reason why I say it's easy to use crouch jab, because if you're just trying to react, let's say if someone quick rides, you're just trying to react, then you can still do crouch jab, whatever. It still works no matter where they're placed. That's the thing. So you don't really have to worry about it that much. Now normally you don't get too much off a crouch jab. Like if you get counter off a crouch jab, you can't get anything more off of that really. I mean, you get that, but it doesn't link into that. But yeah, you don't get anything. Even from distance, it doesn't link. So you have to meet. That's why I figured that you have to meet it. Now I tried this after doing command grab. I tried seeing if I could do that to command grab, but when I get the meaty jab, it pushes it too far, so I can't link the medium punch. And a lot of players, very good players, are always ready to whiff punish you for missing a button. So I mean, I'm not saying to mash when you're getting hit, but when you know that a normal is not going to reach, most likely if they do something, you will attempt to stick out buttons most of the time. You're not doing anything wrong, you're just reading that they're going to be missing the button at that range. So if you know that doesn't work, then you know that you can get a free whiff punish for them doing something wrong. That's if you know the character that well, but most people don't know characters to that extent too much. But a lot of good players really know that, and I can get caught off guard for doing stuff like that. So yeah, normally you just have stuff that you stick out anyways, just in case, because you know yourself what is not gonna work. So it's just a very good option to use. Now, if you really want to practice, I need to practice this because I don't use this a lot, but I just figured this out. That's why. So once I practice it enough, I'm able to get more off of it, more optimization off of it, and it'll make it a lot easier for me. In terms of taking risks and stuff, it's a lot easier. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So whenever you get a combo to bullhorn and someone back rolls, I mean, you get certain things off of it, but the thing is, if someone normal recover and they block whatever after they get hit by a bullhorn, you can still go for a command grab and stuff like that. This block string is still good for tick throwing. So that's the thing. Someone blocks is not bad. On block, it's a very good block string. You could do a lot. Yeah, you can really pressure somebody with that. So it's not bad. It's not a bad option. So yeah. So the person has to guess at the crouch jab. That's why it's very good to use just in general. The time between a quick rise and a back roll is very tough to time or whatever, but just practice back rolls enough to the point where you'll be able to, and then practice it in game. You know, you might take some L just because you're just mistiming it, but that's why you're playing. You need to get used to it, so ain't nothing wrong with taking L's. Alright. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys appreciate it, and leave a comment if you have any questions, and I'm out. Goodbye.